Yeah.
The champ is here! The champ is here!
What's going on, baby? All right, so anyways, guys, look, I don't have much time to shoot this, but I wanted to get this in. I was watching a video yesterday. Jonathan Morrison, he put out a really cool video with him and Austin Evans. They were doing some live event where they were doing like a live editing in Final Cut Pro, which was pretty cool to see how he does his workflow and all that stuff. It was really cool. But there was one thing that they did during that episode that caught me off guard and really made me reevaluate kind of the whole tech space in general. So when it comes to cameras and all that stuff, it includes all that. So they brought out an Ari, or an Ari, however you want to say it, Alexa Mini. And they had it on a, what do you call it? One of those like magic carpet sliders. Really cool. But then it was at that moment that I was like, you know what? I have not watched these guys really in a long time, consistently. I used to watch them every single video they put out. I used to catch it for years, up until around 2015, when they started shooting with the FS7 and stuff like that. I felt like that they had just widened the gap between the community and themselves at that point, which is a good thing. It's not bad, but I just felt like at that point, these guys were on a way different level than anybody else was trying to do it. And again, when I saw that episode yesterday, I said the same thing. I was like, damn, these guys are just casually up here talking. They got an Alexa Mini, which cost more than 2 kidneys. You know what I mean? I was just like, holy crap. Like, these dudes they're so far out of league from everybody else that I don't even understand why people watch them anymore. And there's only a few people that I've really seen that have done their best to stick with the community that they built. And, you know, you got people like Armando Ferreira, you got people like Peter McKinnon, those guys that are really big, Casey Neistat. I know Casey has like a Red and he shoots on Red and stuff like that, but for the most part, many of his vlogs, everything that he still uses is what can be attained by people that watch him in the community. That's not to say that nobody in the tech community can afford an Ari Alexa Mini. It's just saying that when you look at like Armando Ferreira, Peter McKinnon, and Casey Neistat, these guys still try to stay with their core audience. They still use consumer products. They still use, you know, DSLRs and stuff like that. Now they do use like a C300, C200s, stuff like that, but they stay rooted with the community. And I feel like a lot of when you watch like MKBHD and Jonathan Morrison and Austin Duncan, like they've moved so far beyond consumer products that it just seems to me that I find it very hard that people still kind of support them at this point, because they don't really need it, because all these big companies basically do all the promotion for them. So when they make a video, it doesn't even feel like it's a video for me anymore. It doesn't really feel like it's a video for the consumer anymore. Well, it is for the consumer, but it feels more like this is a big PR move for the company, not necessarily for the people. It's kind of hard to explain, but basically these guys I just feel like they're so out of league, man, that they're not even really interesting anymore. When I watched a video from MKBHD not too long ago, I saw some sick shots that he was getting in the video. I was like, man, how did he do that? And I saw one of his studio tours, and he was showing you how he gets the shots. He got a Red on some Dr. Robotnik friggin' Doc Ock, you know, robot arm, and it's capturing all the shots. I'm just like, dude, these guys, they're so far gone out of our league. Like, it's just, to me, I'm like, I can't even watch his videos anymore because it's not relatable anymore. You know what I mean? It's not relatable anymore. I love what they do, but to me, I can't watch them anymore because they're just not relatable anymore. Now, if I win the lottery and I'm able to buy Ari Alexas and stuff like that, then they might become interesting again because we're operating with the same type of equipment in the same kind of space kind of thing. So, you know, how do you guys feel about that? Do you feel that it's important to stick with the core audience that you've helped build your channel with, a lot of the consumers and prosumers, or do you just feel that it's the natural progression to just continue to go on up to the professional grade cameras and kind of alienate the consumers who are able to buy, who aren't able to buy 90% of the stuff that you review and own now? You know what I mean? Like, I get it. People get bigger opportunities, they move up, but it's like, damn. At what point do we get rid of those guys and bring in the next generation of people that are sticking with consumer and prosumer gear, or what, you know, like, when are they going to usher in the new generation of techies? So I don't know. Let me know how you guys think. Do you feel like those guys' stuff is even really interesting anymore, since everything is pretty much robotic now? I mean, I don't know. It's just, it's more interesting to see people make things with gear that just about anybody can obtain and see them pull off some unbelievable stuff with it. It's challenging, but when you got people using Ari Alexas, to me it's just, I don't know, man. To me it's done at that point for me. I wish those guys plenty of success, but it's just not relatable anymore. How do you guys feel? Let me know in the comment section below. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.